Good morning, everybody, and welcome to your daily message. My name is Melody, and welcome to Freya's Crone. Today is January 17th, 2026. So, to connect with this cleansing Palo Santo smoke and to this message, be sure to hit that thumbs up, double tap the screen, leave a comment in the comment section below. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, and you can always share this message with somebody who may need it. It usually takes about, a few hours to finish processing, so you can always send over the short that comes with the video. All right, so today, January 17th. So this is cleansing the energy and connect. So the first thing I want to say is I apologize for not making it on. That I would try making it on for Freebie Friday last night. I finished up the moon readings, and after I got done with the moon readings, I was exhausted. You really don't realize how much energy that it really takes to be a channeler until you are one. Okay, so I was exhausted, so I crashed early. All right. So the first thing that we're going to talk about is today's date. So today is the 17th, which adds up to an 8, infinity. All right. So, and then you got the master number 11. So we are mastering still. We're still mastering karmic lessons. But we're also connecting to the Most High, the Divine Force, whoever you want to call it, all right? We're still connecting to them with that 8 energy, because that represents the infinity symbol. 8 also talks about new beginnings. It talks about abundance, all right? So when I asked the guys, what do you want me to talk about in this live stream, these 2 cards popped out. Focus on the positive and ask for guidance. Also, release toxic relationships, which makes perfect sense because we're overall 10 energy. 10 talks about, well, that's this year, the 10 energy, the 1, master number 1. You got everything you need within you. You don't need any toxicity ruling your life. It's time to be patient. Calm is not a weakness here, so remain calm and don't relinquish your power to anybody, especially to these toxic relationships, because they're truly all that toxicity does is weighs down your energy. So stay in the energy of love. Learn to appreciate who you are. Express with love, express with gratitude, and understand that you are not alone. You are never alone, all right? So that is kind of like what I was feeling before I even pulled these cards. You're connected to the divine today. Again, we're all cleaning out the toxicity in our life with people, places, and situations. So some of you may need to cut some cords. And all 3 of these cards are exactly the same. Okay? So remember to stay focused on positive vibrations. Don't allow anybody toxic to come in and trigger you today, right? All right, so we are talking about that energy of 1, self, right? Self. Be aware of your attitude. Identify with who you are. You are the magician. You are the master of your life. You already have everything you need within you to remain calm, to remain patient through something. For somebody, there could be something toxic going to happen today that may try to trigger you, or this could just be somebody toxic trying to energetically violate your boundaries is something else that I'm getting. All right, so what are the crows warning you about today? Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. What are the crows warning us about in the collective today? I did the moon readings. I swear it's at least 8 out of the 12 readings had this card. Okay, so this talks about learning them lessons, mastering them lessons, understanding them lessons with what toxic relationships. You know, when I pulled this card, it originally was in reverse. So yeah, that's what this card talks about. The growth card talks about mastering the lessons, seeing something from a different perspective. And then on the bottom of it, we have gifts. And then battle. So there's that toxicity, the fighting, the arguing, right? So you definitely need to see something from a different perspective when it comes to your gifts and your talents. You know, when you are kind of the crows, they do have a habit of bringing you gifts as well. So there could be something positive coming your way today. Yeah, I know this card so well because I swear it showed up in at least 8 readings. So this new moon in Capricorn energy leading up to the new moon is very healing. It's a time to let go. It's a time to heal. It's a time to release any bitterness, resentment, any toxic behavior, any toxic relationships. That way you can make room for what the divine wants to bring towards you. Because the closer you get to what the divine wants to manifest for you, it's like the more the darkness wants to be with you. The more the toxic people want to battle with you. Just think about it this way. The bigger the challenge, the better the reward. Okay, so let me get a drink of my coffee here. All right, so let's pull a couple tarot cards and then we're going to finalize with an angel message. I have a couple of viewers on there. Please double tap that screen. Give me a thumbs up. And if you're a hater watching, thank you for the view. All right. So this toxic person that wants to battle you or fight you, maybe trying to block something that you are asking the divine for, because remember this, I said this come out in reverse. They will maybe try to distract you from focusing on the positive vibes, try to distract you with negative chaos. So the new moon in Capricorn talks about searching outside of yourself for the answers that are already within you. Always needing some approval for something. Always, you know, with the people who reject you or abandon. That's that toxic relationship. Rejection, feeling abandoned, feeling ignored, feeling outcasted. So Spirit is telling you to, you know, let that go, because that's all toxic emotion. It's time to release that. This talks about having that doubt, doubting yourself, doubting your gifts, doubting your gifts, doubting your talents, always having this internal battle, right? For some of you, I feel like it could be magic doing it as well. Somebody just wanting to be toxic, always wanting you to repeat this lesson instead of mastering it. Stunt your growth. If you look on this, look at the crow. He's talking, and he is faced towards ask for guidance. All right. And thank you, Holy Spirit. Can we have some more messages for today? So Spirit is telling you, you already have everything you need with you. You don't need outside approval. You don't need outside guidance. It's about trusting your intuition. It's about trusting the downloads that come through. It's about trusting, thoughts, because they're in a releasing them negative thought patterns, or releasing them negative emotional patterns, so that you can have a clear thought process and to connect to the divine, so that you can hear the answer to your question. The answer to your question is all these lessons was part of your growth. And when you see the challenges that way, it's like a way of cutting them toxic. I want to say talents, cutting off the toxic people, the toxic energy, the toxic relationship with yourself, the toxic relationship with other people, right? So that's why you need to see something from a different perspective. All right, so let's pull a card. Yeah, for Raphael. They want you to miss an opportunity. Seek out other possibilities. Look for the magic in life. Be aware of your own emotions. And that's exactly it. Be aware of your own emotions. Because sometimes our own emotions can be the worst, right? You have Archangel Raphael coming through here. He walks with the star sign of Cancer, but he does walk with, specifically, he works with the Cancer collective, but he is there for everybody. And he is telling you to seek out other possibilities, by, maybe asking for his help to help heal you. But most importantly, he's telling you to be aware of your own toxic emotions, of the relationship that you have with yourself, and to learn to be patient. All right. We have the page of Ariel in reverse. So the page of Ariel often does represent messages, but can represent the energy of learning something. An excellent opportunity will be offered to you: scholarships or the pursuit of education, time to get to work. So it's about doing some inner work. Maybe seeking out a different path, a different possibility when it comes to work. Somebody is, somebody thinks they're clever here. Somebody thinks that they're clever. Some sort of a toxic person thinks they're very clever. Could be, like I said, casting magic on you. 10 of Gabrielle. Yeah, so this definitely talks about carrying that burden, right? This also talks about people pleasing, because that's what Capricorn talks about. People pleasing, right? Seeking outside advice, guidance, seeking outside, I want to advice, right? Trying to please others, trying to make other people happy while you're, that's a toxic trait as well. People pleasing. So Archangel Raphael is saying, come call on me to help light emotional load, so that you can receive the answer that you have been seeking within yourself. This today is an opportunity to grow from these lessons. Today is an opportunity to seek out another possibility, another way of doing something. I really don't feel as though you missed an opportunity. I feel like there is somebody in your energy that wants you to think you want that you did. Somebody that maybe was toxic, that's trying to people please here. Seeking advice outside of yourself. Trying to make somebody else happy while you're sitting miserable. But I do feel that whatever you're asking for, they're trying to bring in, but there's so much within you. Like, they're showing me boxes. There's like these boxes and bags that need to be removed because there's no room for something to come in. You really didn't miss the opportunity. The divine wants to bring it in, but there's just too much clutter in your emotional and mental and physical body for this to be gifted to you. Um, yeah, because it says ask your angels for help. So you're being advised to ask somebody for some help. Ask your angels for help to help heal this, right? With Archangel Raphael. Ask your angels for help to help remove this, to help heal this. Archangel Raphael is a divine physician. He will come in and lay his hands on you and help release anything that no longer serves you. He will help you to let go. He will also help you to rebalance your energy. So why? So that you can get something that you've been working on. And this also talks about learning, right? And so does the growth card. So the crows are warning you. This is all part of your growth. This challenge all part of your growing pains. So release the toxic emotion and be aware of that emotion. So Nick's probably going to get triggered today. I'm also seeing somebody does not want to give you something that was owed to you. That's why they're blocking it. So the main thing is they want you to put your focus on the positive energy. Look for the silver lining in the situation. Because like bigger the challenge, the greater the reward. Because they're trying to bring you something in. But there's this battle going on energetically within yourself or with other people that is blocking it. And that's what this toxic person, that this relationship is doing. That's what they want. They want to cause delays. They want you to feel displaced. They want you to feel out of place. They want you to feel rejected. They want you to feel all alone. But in all actuality, you're not, right? You're not. You have a special bond with God. You're very gifted for a reason. You are very unique. And when we walk the path, especially on a twin flame journey, and you are put on the shelf or in the back seat or isolated or um, feel left out in cold and abandoned, you need to look at it as rejection was for your own protection. You need to understand that we live in a world where our uniqueness does not fit in. There's a reason for that. All right. So on the bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Pentacles. We definitely have some people who were working together to try to defeat you. They were casting illusions, emotional illusions over you, trying to keep you stuck, trying to keep you procrastinating. And Archangel Raphael was telling you, you need to detoxify this. You need to release. This is toxic. And if you look at these two cards, they add up to 11. And that is this month's energy. And then with this, we have perspective, the Hanged Man coming through with Archangel Chamuel. There's a better way. So pause reflect, right? And dare to be different because you're meant to be different. And Archangel Shemuel, Raphael, Gabriel, and Ariel, Archangel Michael, they're all giving you that insight. You're different for a reason. So you need definitely see something from a different perspective, right? Right here. Even the crows are telling you that. All right, and then underneath that, we have the Eight of Gabriel. So they're definitely trying to block some sort of divine communication. They're trying to block something from coming in for you because this often talks about fast energy coming through, right? Something coming in quickly, but it's blocked. And then on the bottom of the deck, we have a Lover. So it could have something to do with a divine counterpart. And look, Archangel Raphael coming through once again. So make the choice from your heart, right? Make this choice from your heart. Don't allow this heaviness in this internal conflict or this energetic battle from other people, from relationships, to hinder you. It's all part of your learning process. It's all part of your growth, right? The only thing they're trying to do is try to defeat you. There's a group of people who are trying to defeat you, but they're not going to. All right. They're just toxic. They just, it's like you're mirroring something back to them. All right, so let's close out this reading with an angel message. What angel wants to come through. So you don't, see, this is the thing about people pleasing. I've learned this along the way. You find out who your friends are when you got nothing to give them. Right? You find out who really truly is there for you when you got nothing to offer them but love. If you don't have anything tangible to hand them, most of the time, if they are there just to get something from you, they're going to leave you behind. They're going to ignore you. Again, until you got something to offer them. You find out who your friends are when you don't have anything to give other than love. That's one of the ways you need to detox and let it go. Because that's a people-pleasing energy. Been through it many, many, many times. Many times. Got hurt many, many, many times. Got taken advantage of many, my whole life. Because that's, and the longer you let it happen, the more they're going to do it. So you find out who your true friends are when you stop people pleasing. Okay. Spirit, Holy Angels, let's get a final message for today, January 17th. We have Archangel Ariel, claircognizant. So there's definitely some sort of a message that is trying to come in the page of Ariel, Page of Pentacles. There's definitely a message that's trying to come through. Somebody is claircognizant here. Somebody gets downloads. Claircognizant is that I know energy. Pay attention to your thoughts and ideas that come to you. They are answered prayers. Right there. And somebody is trying to block that. On the bottom of the deck, yeah, crystal clear intentions. Be clear about what you desire and focus upon it with unwavering faith. Focus on the positive. Don't focus on the negative. Don't focus on trying to make everybody else happy while you're sitting and suffering. We are mastering these lessons today because we are all connected to the divine. We are all connected to source. Well, if you're of a high vibration, lower vibrational people are connected to the dark. So focus on the positive. That's what Archangel Michael wants to tell you. Focus on the positive. Have faith, because an answered prayer is coming in. You did not miss an opportunity. Somebody is just trying, somebody toxic who is sending you negative, like fireworks, like, you know what I mean, with negative intentions, are throwing them at you. And it's like, and it's hitting you, right? And you're like, well, where the heck is this coming from, right? Well, that's because there's somebody toxic who is sending you negative energy. They know you're gifted. They know that you have this natural claircognizant ability. Could be hitting a crown. So if you're getting random headaches, there's a reason for that. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and finalize this reading with claircognizant. You've prayed for answers, and they've come to you in the form of a variety of thoughts telling you to take steps and make healthy changes. Don't discount your thoughts or think they are just dreams or common knowledge. Your thoughts are turned to high frequencies right now and are trustworthy inspirations. All great inventions, new business, and teachings stem from some universal source of wisdom. You're tapped into the divine wisdom right now, and it's important to notice and record your thoughts, then act upon these answers to your prayers. Uriel's name means the light of God. He is known for his ability to enlighten our minds with divine inspiration. Anytime you need answers or insights, call upon Uriel. Anyone who calls upon him, you'll know that Uriel has answered you when you have repetitive thoughts or ideas that are positive, loving, and helpful. If you need facts in a hurry, such as during a test or an important meeting, Uriel will supply you with the information after you ask him for help. The answer will pop up in your mind. That's the information that he supplies. But you have some sort of a narcissistic, toxic individual who knows that you have this gift or talent. They trigger you. They're trying to disrupt your energy. Some magic. So be aware of them emotions that are coming up today, because there is a lesson involved in this. And I feel like whoever is doing this is about to receive their karmic lesson, because Archangel Michael is coming in to defeat them. Right? Archangel Michael is telling you to be clear about what you want, because you have a choice to make. And then Archangel Jeremiah is telling you everything is happening exactly as it should. There is a hidden blessing involved in this, right? Where'd it go? There's a hidden blessing involved in this lesson. So something that you have been asking for is coming your way. And that's what I feel like you really need to just see that from. You need to see it from a different perspective. You need to understand something. I'm feeling Empress energy, somebody who's able to see both sides of a situation. There's just some people that are around you that are not going to be happy with this. And it's because the angels and your guides are like bringing the sword down, right? You're not helping this person. You're toxic, right? All right, guys, that's what I got for you today. Remember, you're connected to the divine, and we're in that energy of 8. So you are connected to the divine, and there is a new beginning or some sort of a gift the divine is trying to bestow upon you, but you need to clear out this toxic emotion to open yourself up to receiving it. All right. So, and that's what you're mastering today. And understand that you are the magician of your life. So, depending on how I'm feeling, because right now I'm still a little foggy and drained from the readings yesterday. I'm gonna upload the moon readings today, and I'm gonna rest for a little bit, and then I may be back on later this evening. If not today, definitely tomorrow. We will be answering questions. So I'm going to stick to the routine this time. I'm definitely going to stick to it. Answer one question for free. And if you want another question, you're going to have to donate to the channel. All right. So thank you for watching, everybody. And I hope you have a great day and happy Saturday or Saturn day.